Hi, everyone. We have another update on the court case with SafeMoon, with the bankruptcy, and we have a post here from DeFi Stella. They actually got this information from Live for Afford, who I've talked about in my previous videos, and so I'll be diving into this right now with you guys. DeFi Stella goes on to say on Twitter or X, granted 60 days and SafeMoon will be no more. SafeMoon will be wound down by the trustee and all Bitcoin and Ethereum assets sold off. Any other digital asset has to be approved by the court and SEC prior. Goodbye, SafeMoon. It's been one hell of a crazy ride. Okay, at the documents here. In the United States Bankruptcy Court for the District of Utah, interim order pursuant to the code in 7 authorizing Ellen Ostro, the Chapter 7 trustee, to operate the debtor's business on a limited basis, effective as of the petition date, for the sole purpose of A, liquidating the business and employing the debtor's former employees as independent contractors and to pay for their services, and B, for additional relief. Upon the motion of Ellen Ostro, the trustee, the duly appointed trustee in the above entitled Chapter 7 bankruptcy case, the bankruptcy case, filed by SafeMoon US LLC, the debtor, by and through her undersigned proposed counsel for entry of an order pursuant to section, gives you the section of Title 11 of the United States Code, 11 U.S.C. Bankruptcy Code, authorizing the trustee to A, operate the debtor's business on a limited basis, effective as of the petition date as defined below, for the period of up to 60 days for the sole purpose of winding down the business, and B, employing and paying the debtor former employers for their services as of December 16, 2023, including payment of pre-petition wages owed up to the priority cap under, gives you the code, and the court having jurisdiction to consider the motion and the relief requested herein pursuant to code, and consideration of the motion and the relief requested herein being a core proceeding pursuant to code, and venue being proper before the court pursuant to code, and due and sufficient notice of the motion having been given under the particular circumstances, and it appearing that no other or further notice need be given, and it appearing that the relief requested by the motion is in the best interest of the debtor, its estate, creditors, and other parties in interest, and after due deliberation thereon and good and sufficient cause appearing therefore, it is hereby ordered, adjudged, and decreed that 1, the motion is granted on an interim basis as set forth herein. The trustee is hereby authorized to operate the debtor's business on a limited basis, effective as of the petition date as defined below, for the purposes and to the extent described in the motion. The trustee's right to request additional time to operate the debtor's business pursuant to code is preserved. The trustee is hereby authorized to employ such former employees of the debtor as independent contractors as she, in the exercise of her business judgment, believes is necessary and appropriate to assist in the performance of the trustee's duties. The trustee is hereby authorized, in the trustee's discretion, to pay the independent contractors retained by the trustee for their post-petition services as requested in the motion as of December 16th, 2023, without further order of this court, with such payments being entitled to administrative expenses status pursuant to code. The trustee is authorized to pay the prepetition wages owed up to the priority cap under the code, which is $15,150 to the former employees who are being retained as independent contractors post-petition upon entry of this order. The stay imposed by Federal Rule of Bankruptcy Procedure 6004H is hereby waived. The terms and conditions of this order shall be immediately effective and enforceable upon its entry. The trustee is authorized to take such additional steps as may be reasonably necessary to implement the terms of this order. A final hearing on the motion will be held on January 3rd, 2024 at 2 p.m. via Zoom. So if you guys want to mark your calendar date for January 3rd, notwithstanding anything to the contrary in this order or any findings announced at this hearing of the motion, the hearing, nothing in this order or announced at the hearing constitutes a finding under the federal securities laws as to whether crypto assets or transactions involving crypto assets are securities, and the right of the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, to challenge transactions involving crypto assets on any basis is expressly reserved. The trustee is hereby authorized to sell or liquidate the following crypto assets owned by the debtor's estate: Bitcoin and Ethereum. The authorized crypto sale assets. The trustee will not sell or liquidate crypto assets other than the authorized crypto sale assets without further order of court after prior notice to the SEC and an opportunity to object. The court shall retain jurisdiction over any and all issues arising from or related to the implementation and interpretation of this order. End of order. Designation of parties to receive notice of court order. Service of the foregoing order pursuant to the code and 721 authorizing Nelly Ostra, the Chapter 7 trustee, to operate the debtor's business on limited basis effective as of the petition date for the sole purposes of A, liquidating the business and employing the debtor's former employees as independent contractors and to pay for their services, and B, for additional relief shall be served on the parties in the manner designed below by electronic service. I certify that the parties of record in this case, as identified below, are registered CM/ECF users. And then it's signed. And there you go. So there is the latest in the court case in regards to the bankruptcy with SafeMoon. Let us know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to We Love, Victor Vegas, OzMoonX for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.